From Studio 113 in Walson Hall, this is MBC News.
Hi, and welcome to MBC News. We're your hosts, Heather Downey
and David Berg.
So, David, is there any interesting news you have about MBC?
I actually do have some really interesting news. This Thursday and all Thursdays moving forward, at 5 o'clock, we will be broadcasting our news shoots in the Seegers Union Light Lounge. Come check us out. So, Heather, do you have any news for us?
Yep, I do. This weekend, the theater department will put on its production of Wig Out, a show that takes a look at Harlem's drag ball culture. Performances are Thursday, March 30th at 8 p.m., Friday the 31st at 8 p.m., Saturday, April 1st, also 8 p.m., and Sunday, April 2nd at 2 p.m. Tickets are selling out quickly, so make sure to get yours. Don't miss out on this awesome production. During this week's Common Hour, in conjunction with Wig Out, Dr. Bryant Keith Alexander will present My Grandmother Wore a Wig, the drag of passing and the performity of queer cultures. This talk will take place this Friday, the 31st, from 2:30 to 4 in the Baker Theater. Relay for Life is also taking place this weekend in the Life Sports Center. Starting at 6 p.m. on Friday night and going until 2 a.m., everyone is invited to come walk the track, help fundraise, and raise awareness for all affected by cancer. There will be performances by dance teams, a cappella groups, the circus, and more. Register in advance for $10 at www.relayforlife.org/PA Muhlenberg College because the fee becomes $20 at the door. Make sure to come out and support in any way you can. Out of the Mullen bubble, President Donald Trump's American Health Care Act failed to be pushed through Congress. It was withdrawn from consideration this past Friday and is seen as a failure for both Trump and the Speaker of the House, Paul Ryan, who strongly supported the bill. In the NFL, it has been decided that the Oakland Raiders will eventually make a move to Las Vegas due to failing conditions in Oakland. It may be 3 more seasons until the Raiders are in their new stadium. Moving a team from its home city can become problematic because the fans aren't going to move with the team. Many Raiders players are concerned if there is a market for a football team in Las Vegas, but time will tell if this move is beneficial for the team and the league as a whole. According to her Instagram, reality TV star Abby Lee Miller has quit her show Dance Moms after 6 years. She says that she has had many issues dealing with the male production staff, who, according to Miller, know nothing about dance and, quote, treat women like dirt. Lifetime, the network on which Dance Moms airs, had no comment on the situation, but rumor has it the show will go on without her. That's all for this week's news. Over to David with the sports.
Thanks, Heather. This week, Centennial Conference Athlete of the Week is senior Michelle Gajkowski. Michelle is a member of the women's track and field team, and this is the second time she's been honored as the Athlete of the Week in her career. At the Lafayette 7-way meet, her first meet of the season, Gajkowski won the discus event, beating 3 Division I throwers and 5 from Division II. She also finished 7th in the shot put at the meet. Gajkowski's throw is currently tied for the 6th best in Division III this season. The Muhlenberg's men's tennis team plays Moravian at 4 o'clock today, while baseball will play Penn State Abington at 4 as well. On Saturday, April 1st, Berg tennis will be playing Franklin and Marshall at 1 o'clock. Women's softball will be playing Oneonta State at 1, and baseball will be playing Gettysburg at 3:30. The Muhlenberg Invitational Track and Field event is happening this weekend in the Scotty Wood Stadium on Saturday. On Sunday, men's lacrosse will play Gettysburg at 2 p.m. in the Scotty Wood Stadium. The men's golf team tied for 8th place at their first tournament of the season, the 2-day McDaniel Spring Invitational. The women's lacrosse team got their 5th straight win against Lebanon Valley this past Saturday, March 26th. Softball swept Washington this past weekend in their first Centennial Conference doubleheader of the season. The team won Game 1, 6-3, and then took the nightcap with a score of 2-0. The baseball team also pulled out a win this past weekend, beating Penn State Berks 4-2 on Saturday. Good luck to all the Muhlenberg sports teams this week, and that's all for this week's sports report. And now we go to Krish with weather.
Thanks, guys. On Thursday, it's going to be partly cloudy with a high of 55, a low of 38, and a 0% chance of rain. But that chance goes to 100% on Friday, where it's going to be a high of 49 and a low of 45. On Saturday, it's going to be partly cloudy with a high of 52, a low of 39, and a 20% chance of rain. And on Sunday, it's going to be a high of 60, low of 38, and a 10% chance of rain. On to next week, it's going to be mostly sunny with a high of 60, a low of 42, and a 10% chance of rain. And on Tuesday and Wednesday, it's going to be rainy with a high of 55 and low of 46 on Tuesday, and a high of 56 and a low of 45 on Wednesday. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Krish. That's all for this week's MBC News. We're your hosts, Heather Downey
and David Berg.
Make sure to catch us Thursdays at 5 in the Light Lounge. Have a great week, Muhlenberg.